I've always tried to avoid interviewing people that are actually crazy, right? So, for example, I'll tell you an interesting story. So, did you hear of this woman named Onija Robinson?
No.
She was the black lady from New York
that showed up in
Pakistan.
I seen her.
Because she was supposed to marry some 19-year-old guy.
Asking for money.
Right. And she wanted $10,000 a day and so forth.
What happened to her? Did they lock her up?
She got back to New York. We had an interview planned with her. And I'm like, okay, I usually try to avoid crazy, but, she's an international sensation, maybe it's an act. I don't know. So forth. Let's just see how this plays out, right? It fell in our lap. It was supposed to be here in New York. My staff came in. We're waiting. So, the interview was supposed to happen at like 2. 2 o'clock comes. Like, oh, no, she's still doing her makeup and her wardrobe. I'm like, all right, that's cool. We understand. She'll be there by 2:30. 2:30 comes. 3 o'clock comes. I think we're at like 3:30 now. And they're like, okay, we put her in a car. She's on her way to the studio. Like, okay, great, we're ready. We get a text maybe 20 minutes later saying, once she got in the car, she told the driver to take her to a different address.
But listen, when I saw that lady from New York and over there, I think they was gonna kill her.
They were nice to her.
I'm saying, but I didn't, she in a Muslim country, she was smoking a cigarette, she was just talking I'm like, so I didn't know what the vibe was at first, but I just saw her talking. Yeah. Them countries, they chop your hand off for stealing type of shit. I said, yo, she's playing with her life. Then she was talking shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to meet his family. Which family? He got me. Mind you, she said the guy was like 19. She met online.
Yes. She was like 33.
So I was like, yo, I could tell she wasn't acting.
No, man, listen. She got in the car and just went somewhere else. Like, do you want to reschedule? I'm like, no, I don't want to reschedule.
She from New York?
I think so.
She need a show.
But she's crazy. I mean, she's crazy. People are like, she probably told a cab driver to take her to Pakistan. Like,
she probably so crazy she can't even formulate. Like I mean,
look, Orlando Brown.
Yo, he's crazy. I was thinking of him in my head. Like, I don't think
I interviewed him.
You think he's really crazy or he's faking it?
No, he's crazy because I interviewed him and I got to be around him off camera, and there's no difference in how he acts on camera and off camera. He's really crazy in real life. Jaguar Wright, she's crazy in real life. My man, Terrence Gangster Williams. He did an interview with her, I think in Dallas. So they had dinner afterwards, and I'm like, is she like this off camera? He goes, yes, she's like this off camera. She's crazy. You have crazy people. Brian McKnight is suing her right now.
Why?
What is she accused him of? Let me see.
Why?
Jaguar Wright.
She talks shit about everybody. I mean, I don't understand why he feels special enough to start sue her. What the fuck could she say about him? Like, anytime she said, listen, when she said that Common stuck his dick in her mouth, I just, even me not knowing them or what happened, I just feel like Common, like I just that's she just be saying anything. I think. I mean, like, so.
Yeah, I mean, she claimed that he hired prostitutes and abused them. Also claimed that he abused his ex-wife.
Some shit she be getting right though.
And all this type of weird stuff.
Some shit she get right, yo.
I mean, listen, if you say enough crazy things, at some point one of them will come true.
Like she had a tape of 2 men having sex, right? She said there was Meek and somebody else, Puff Daddy.
She had a tape.
You could audio. You could hear it. She played it. It was like audio, right? Then the guys who really was on the tape came out like, that's not dumb. That was from a movie, like.
Right. Look, she claimed. Remember when I was on Piers Morgan with her? She claimed that Jay-Z and Beyonce drugged people and put them on planes. Piers Morgan had to apologize and take down the part of the clip. Like, come on.
It's crazy though. Even say if they really did that, nobody still wouldn't believe it. So her saying it like,
you really think that Jay-Z and Beyonce are kidnapping, drugging people, and putting them on planes? Come on.
No, I don't think that. No, I'm saying, but
does anyone think that?
Of course, somebody's going to think it. You know why? Because stranger things is happening in this world. You know what I mean?
What are they going to do with the people once they get them off the plane?
I have no idea. I'm just saying, like, you see the football player talking about the Beyonce. Beyonce was at a party talking about underage people and all that. It's like a football player. So what I'm saying is,
a lot of this stuff. But here's the thing, right? Brian McKnight is suing her.
Yeah.
Last I checked, she lived in a U-Haul truck, right? So here's what's going to happen. He's going to sue her. She's not going to reply. He's going to either go to court. He's going to go to court. She's not going to show up. He will get a default judgment. So let's just say he'll get $100,000 judgment. You can't collect. She doesn't have any money.
He an R&B
She
singer.
lives in a U-Haul truck.
He an R&B singer, so he probably his feelings probably was like he probably
Right, but what I'm saying is he'll be left with like a $50,000 legal bill, if not more, with nothing to show for it. You can't sue someone who's broke. So this whole thing is just, it's just smoke and mirrors.
He probably just want to
It's a show.
he wanted to probably show that it's not true to the fans. So he tried to probably doing that just to show like I'm a sewer for saying that because it's not
I
true.
guess, man. But look, she said I'm Mossad, like I'm like Israeli Secret
Israeli
Service,
Secret,
right? I mean, I don't care. Listen, at one point you just have to laugh at it. I remember when I was on camera on show, Cam asked me like, "Do you regret any interviews?" I said, "Well, not really, but Gene Deal, like some of the stuff he said in our interview was right because he was there when Biggie got killed. But there's other stuff he said that just didn't match up. Like he said stuff about Biggie and Lil C's, and Lil C's was like, no, that's not what happened. I was there. Like the timeline. He's like, oh yeah, Biggie was so upset over Tupac dying that he crashed his car, and Lil C's was like, no, that happened way after. And I was the one that was driving.
That was months.
So I don't like the story just doesn't match up, right? So I just put it out there. Listen. I had Gene on my show. I gave him some money. Like, it's cool. Like, it's whatever. Him and this other dude made a whole video about me, right? My mom had wrote like a little book about her life that she just self-published on Amazon. Apparently, they got a copy of that book, which is fine. And they did this whole thing.
How do you know who your mom was?
Right. Well, we have the same last name.
Oh, all right.
So it's not that hard to look up. Yeah, Al Lubavni. You can look it up. My last name is public, right? So they got the book, and I guess they read through, and they're like, yo, Vlad's mom came to America in 1978, and she got a job at the Navy. That same year, 2 KGB agents were busted. So obviously Vlad's mother was part of that. Vlad's mother is a KGB agent who infiltrated the Navy.
And
I'm like, okay.
Some people don't believe it.
This is funny.
Some people
like,
believe it.
I don't know if my mom ever saw this, but I think she would get a kick out of it as well. I'm like, am I going to sue him for that? No. Do I care? No. I actually thought it was funny. I don't think any sane person is going to listen to this and go like, yeah.
I mean, I think any person
Gene got him.
Any person that got any type of fame in this day and era is going to be a story about you that's not true.
Right.
That's just
people have called me gay. Like it's like whatever. Yeah, bring the guy that I had sex with. Go ahead.
But my thing is with Jaguar Wright, what she was doing was like even when she talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? I'm thinking like, why would you know this stuff and nobody else don't know? How do you get the front row ticket seat to know everything by personal details that nobody else don't know? That's the part that made me like, well, no, she can't know what she's talking about. Because why would they let you know?
She claimed that she walked people out of Diddy Freakoffs. Like she would get people out of there and rescue them. But
she,
like,
you don't make Jaguar Wright so like the way she say it sounds so. She say it believable. Like she say it with so much confidence that's like this shit might be true. Like I mean, so like
crazy people are confident. They're confident in their craziness.
She say it intelligently. She say it like I mean, so like.